What is up, everybody? It's time for some Gisa and Geralf. Bonnie and Clyde zombie time. Hope you're ready. Yeah, the name's a little silly. I don't know. I kept looking for famous duos, and I came across Bonnie and Clyde, and I was like, I just really like the thought of, well, let's resolve our hand first. So we got Crypt and Sunken Ruins. Yeah, we can keep. I like that. Demonic Tutor. Yeah, we can get into some fun stuff. So I just really like the idea of them running around together, just causing a bunch of mayhem with zombies. That just seemed like so much fun to me. So let's get down. We'll get down Crypt. It'll come into play tapped, and then next turn we can play Sunken Ruins, and we can have access to that filter mana. But yeah, as far as this build of Gisa and Geralf, Bonnie and Clyde zombie time, man, this is some zombie good stuff. We have a bunch of fun zombies. We have the meal zombies from Innistrad. We've got some mass graveyard recursion. We've got Rooftop Storm. We've got Endless Ranks of the Dead. We've got the Rise of the Dark Realms. This is just nothing combo-y in here. This is just a straight, let's have some fun with zombies. That's what we're here to do. Make Commander fun. Now we can get down Sunken Ruins and Demonic Tutor if we want to. He only has 1 mana up. I'm almost tempted, if we get into like a Mesric Orb with Demonic Tutor or something, we can really amplify our mills. And we've got Dread Return in our hand, which is kind of a bummer. But eventually we'll get to the point where that'll be okay. Yeah, let's go on Demonic Tutor. If we get Mesmeric Orb down, then we can, there we go. That'll really turn on our Crypt. We'll be getting a lot of mana from that. And, yeah, we can start having a lot of fun. Get those zombies in the graveyard, man. Oh yeah, let's cover what our commander is. Gisa and Geralf. So when it enters the battlefield, put the top 4 cards into your graveyard. During each of your turns, you may cast a zombie card from your graveyard. And we're playing against Grand Arbiter. White spells cost him 1 less, blue 1 less, and our spells cost 1 more. So let's go ahead and get Mesric Orb down while he's tapped out. And then we're going to put down Dimir Guildgate, because Cavernous Souls will come into play untapped. And then we can name... Yeah, they're human. So we can, well, let's see how our opponent taps, because if we name Zombie, we'll get more use out of Cavernous Souls, naming Zombie. So if he taps out, then we'll go for it. If he doesn't have any blue mana. Alright. There we go. So we're going to name Zombie with Cavernous Souls, that way we can still cast all of our triggers. Ooh, hit Increasing Confusion, Forgotten Creation, and Scalding Tarn. Okay. So let's go Cavernous Souls, naming Zombie. And hey, Bonnie and Clyde, get out here. Let's have some fun. And we're doing it like this, that way we're going to make them uncounterable. Oops, I forgot. Hold on, dang it. I know it was human, but I thought it would just process the mana that way. I forgot we have to do colors. There we go. Sometimes the mana is a little funny on Magic Online. Alright, so we're going to mill the top 4. Alright, that's a nice little mill. Got some graveyard action going. Okay, now as far as our Crypt goes, let's see. I'm going to F6 so our component do his thing. So we've got 1, 2, 3. We've got 3 creatures in the graveyard. So we can generate 3 with the Crypt. We can get down Corpse Connoisseur. We can get down Unbreathing Horde. And if he bounces our commander back to our hand, I'm okay with that. I'll take some more free meal action. And we're going to yield to this, yield to Mesmeric Orb. Oh man, we missed Tunnel Vision. Tunnel Vision is an absolute fun card to play with. Alright, so we're going to do a dredge go. Okay, yeah, we'll go and go for that. So let's get down. Let's get down Gisa and Geralf again. Go black, colorless, blue, and then colorless. Oh wait. Okay, sorry. Actually, I guess I must have clicked on Go Gary Thug on accident. So we're gonna mill 4 again. Geralf's Messenger. Okay. And okay, good. So we get Geralf's Messenger into the graveyard, so we can pitch We can pitch Dread Return, and then once we get a couple more zombies out there, then if we get into Balthor, we can bring them back. Now we have a bunch of fun zombies in here, but I also have a couple little sack outlets. We got Viscera Seer, Bloodthorn Vampire, and I've also got Blood Artist because I love playing with Blood Artist. So we got Blood Artist and Zulaport. And we also have Diregraph. So with Diregraph, whenever a zombie dies, our opponent loses 1 life. And I think we gain a life, but I know our opponent loses a life. But what ends up happening is that we can kind of close the game out with these Blood Artist type effects. Oh, Rooftop Storm. Okay, let's see. Diregraph. How do we want to do this? Let's go. Now, if we get the Messenger out, so we're going to discard 3 cards. Yeah, and we can chunk the Golgari, the Dread Return. Now, so how many black? We've got 1. I think we only added 1 to our 2. Sorry, let me double check. So we got 1, 2, 3. Yeah, we're still at 3 first. So let's get down Screeching Scab. Yeah, we'll get down Screeching Scab so we can put the top 2. And then let's see this. Yeah, we can. Hopefully, we'll draw into 1 more. Hit a couple more. We can tap these 2 lands our next turn. Get a couple more mills, and then we can hopefully generate a bunch of mana with that. Looks like our opponent's stuck on white mana. That's a bummer, man. I hate for our opponents to be mana screwed in Commander. And this is our opponent's graveyard right here. I'm going to pop that out right there so you can see what's going on. Because since we were playing a mill deck, it's nice to have your little graveyard laid out for you. I like to have a nice little scene set out before you so you can see what's going on. But he gets Mentor of the Meek, okay. Ooh. Oh, dang it, I F6. I meant to tap those other 2 lands. Sorry, guys. I F6 and I tried to hit F3 before I did that. Dismal Blackwater. Okay, at least we drawed another land. So let's go. We'll get that in. It comes into play tapped. We're going to gain a life. And let's get an Armored Scab. We're going to put the top 4 cards into our library, from our graveyard, from our library into the graveyard. Okay, we hit Undead Warchief and Zombie Master, so that bumps it up to 5, so we really turn our Krypton on now. Now he can block with Gisa. I mean, he can take him out, but we'll go and take that. Gonna come in hot. You know, if he kills our commander, we can recast it, get more meal action. Okay. Now I'm gonna go ahead and tap this Dimir Guildgate, so that way we don't forget. I get real trigger happy with F6 sometimes, and I played a lot of Magic last night. I'm not gonna lie, guys. I'm getting those Ishkana videos out. I'm a little Magic tired. So I've got a little Magic fatigue, so if I do something funny, that is why. Before you jump into the comments, like, Joel, why did you do this? Like, hey, yeah. I played Magic a lot last night. Not gonna lie. So we've got Increasing Confusion coming out of the graveyard. Now we don't really have any not combo pieces per se, but like Blood Artist or a Sack Outlet. We do have Zombie Master we can get into. Undead Warchief that'll really amplify our zombies bonuses out there. And we also, we hit Drownyard Temple, so we can get some Drownyard Temple action going. So you guys come here, I'm going to put his graveyard over here for y'all to see that. So, and we also have Geralf's Messenger, or Masterwork. Masterpiece, I guess it could be his Messenger. So he's coming in right now for 4. I'm going to block with a Scab. Right? Yeah. Hits us for 2. There we go. We're going to yield to these triggers. Now run Zombie Master 1, 2. So we get 2 more. So we're going to 7 mana off that crypt now. Now we're getting some fun mana. And then if we Stinkweed Imp, if we Dredge for 5, yeah, we're having some fun now. Okay. So we're gonna add 2 for each black creature in our graveyard. So we got 8 mana. Now we can cast a creature card out of our graveyard. Undead Warchief's gonna cost more, but I like his bonus. So I'm thinking that's what we're gonna do. Let's go Undead Warchief. And we'll use this black mana to get it going. Make it uncounterable. So with Undead Warchief, we get the bonus, and it takes away at least our zombie spells cost less. So yeah, we'll get some Unbreathing Horde action going. Do we want to? We can Dread Return right now. But when I Dread Return, I want to Dread Return for like a Balthor. So we're going to get down Unbreathing Horde right now. And then we have 2. We can go and get down. Man, Golgari Thug, he's a human, but he looks so much like a zombie to me. And that was one of the hardest things when I started playing Magic. I was like, man, that's not a human, that's a zombie. We have 1 more mana. We're going to get down Golgari Thug. Oh, it costs 1 more. Zombie spells cost 1 less. Yep. See, I'm even thinking he's a zombie right now. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and swing in. Coming in hot. Got Screeching Scab, Armored Scab. Armored Scab with that big old booty, 3/5. Drop him down to 23. Okay. So we're going to tap this Dimir Guildgate so we don't forget. And I may go and pop this graveyard out. Yeah, when you've got like 40-something cards in the graveyard, it's a little hard to figure out a good way for this to be presentable. Okay. I'm trying to like maintain it. So we can cast at least 1 creature card from a graveyard. He's getting in some Stonehorn Dignitary. So, enters the battlefield, target an opponent skips his next combat step. Okay. So if he's going that route, then we're going to go for... So we're going to skip our next combat step. We can look to get into Balthor and reanimate a bunch of people, because he's at 23, so we're getting into that sweet spot to where we can do that. Yeah, enters the battlefield, opponent skips his or her next combat step. Okay, so we're going to tap this Dimir Guildgate. Let's yield to these triggers. Ooh, hit Living Death, Vengeful Dead, Shepherd of Rot. Okay. Man, this is trying to like trying to get this graveyard set up. It's kind of a little pain in the butt. Now we can get the messenger going. So we're in our draw step. Let's get to our main phase. There we go. So right now, we can still add double blue with Sunken Ruins. So we're going to add 2 black. So we got 12 mana. And I want to get Geralf's Messenger down so we can chunk Dread Return into the graveyard. Now if we get not Zulaport, we can't get Zulaport out, but if we get Shepherd of Rot out, we can start kind of grinding away at him. And we do have no, we don't have a sack outlet out there. No, we don't. We can get some Zombie Lord action going. Lord of the Undead. I like Geralf's Messenger. That way we can get. Well, we'll have to sack if we do Dread Return. We have a lot of mana from the Crypt. Let's get the Diagraph down first so we can amplify those zombie tokens. So Diagraph's coming in. So he's going to get a bunch of counters from all the zombies in our graveyard. let's go and let's cast Shepherd of Rot out of the graveyard. So once we get Shepherd of Rot going, we can just since we're ahead on life total, we can just start chipping away, especially if he's doing the he's going to stall us out with actually if we get Corpse Connoisseur, yeah, we can do that. Let's get Corpse Connoisseur down, and then we can search up Balthor, put Balthor into the graveyard. Alright, Corpse Connoisseur is coming in hot. This is really messy, guys, so I'm gonna pop this back down to where it's a normal spot. There we go. I feel I was thinking we could see a little bit better, but I like it like this. And I'm just gonna put I'm gonna close his graveyard out because we're playing the graveyard deck, so we're gonna take priority. Yeah, we're gonna use Corpse ability, and let's get Balthor into the graveyard. And then we still have enough to activate. We can discard 3 cards, so we're gonna pay. Hold on, wait. Let's do this filter mana real quick. So we're going to add black, add double blue. Geralf's Messenger. Discard 3 cards. We're going to discard Dread Return, Golgari Thug, Stinkweed, Imp. Okay, now we skip our combat step. But we've got a lot of zombies out there right now. And so we'll re-rack. Because I know we don't have, there's only like 30-something zombies in here. So we can, if he has a removal spell for Shepherd of Rot, he can maybe do something like that. But it looks like we can pretty much get like a combat damage win if we just swing in with the whole team right now. But since we have Balthor in the graveyard and Dredge Return, we can sack some of these zombie tokens that we've got going on. Now, as far as activating Shepherd of Rot, we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So we can activate 10 with Shepherd of Rot. Oh, man. Sometimes when you're playing Commander and you see your opponent tap for blue mana and a bunch of other mana, you're like, oh no, is this Cyclonic Rift? Oh no. So we have 10 from Shepherd of Rot, which are dropping down to 13, which will be more than enough to swing in. So let's see if he can come up with an answer right now. But yeah, this is my first game with Gisa and Geralf. I made the deck list and I picked up the card yesterday, so I'm enjoying it. It's a fun little commander. It's more big zombie focused. Like my Sidisi deck's a lot of fun. It's about getting a bunch of creature cards into the graveyard, or like getting those zombie tokens. This one allows me to play a little bit more fun stuff like Undead Warchief. Okay, so it gets down Dignitary. Now we do have Zulaport. Now do we have it? Wait, pretty sure we have it. Oh, we do have Blood Artist in the graveyard too, and we have Naturo Husk in the graveyard. Okay, so we're going to be able to Dread Return and close it out with Blood Artist, and I think we even have Diregraph in here somewhere. Nope, hadn't hit Diregraph. But yeah, so he's tapped out, so we're going to be able to Dread Return, Balthor, pop everybody back, close the game out with some Blood Artist triggers. So get these Mesmeric Orb triggers, yield to that. We mill Command Tower, Ashnod's Altar, Island, Blood Throne, Watery Grave, Glimpse. I love glimpsing myself for 10. Oh, Rise of the Dark Realms. That would have been awesome to draw that. We're not going to dredge right now. We're okay. So we'll play Temple of the False God. And let's get the Crypt action going. Tap Temple of the False God. So we got 15 mana. We're going to Dread Return. We're going to choose, where are you, Balthor? There you are. Right above Dread Return. We're going to pay 1. We're going to sack Zombie, and Corpse Connoisseur. Actually, let's cancel real quick. Well, we might be able to close out with Shepherd of Rot, getting more zombies out. Yeah, so we're going to Dread Return on Balthor. Going to pay 1. Let's sack the Zombie, and Corpse Connoisseur. Balthor comes out, activate Balthor. Yes, yes, yes. And I'm going to add up how many zombies we got, so that way we can, instead of doing a bunch of Blood Artist triggers. Alright, so we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. We got 17 zombies. So I'm going to go ahead and activate. Where are you? Shepherd of Rot. I love activating Shepherd of Rot. So fun. Alright, now we have less blotter. So we're going to sack the. Let's just sack the Vengeful Pharaoh. This is going to be a Zulaport, Vengeful Dead trigger, Blood Artist trigger. We're going to yield to that. I love Vengeful Dead, man. What a cool looking zombie. We're going to yield right there. Yield right there. Yeah, so with this deck right here, you can kind of go for an Aristocrats thing if you mill enough. You can also, grind it out with a bunch of fun zombies. Let's sack the Liliana's. Reaver, whatever that one is. But yeah, I love Vengeful Dead. It looks like he'd be a fun zombie to party with. And we get the Zulaport trigger on the stack. Goes down to 0. Alright guys, if you enjoyed the video, like and subscribe. Thanks guys.